Hey, how's it going, guys? Like Butter here, and today I'm bringing you a Fortnite video because I want to get you guys up to date with the new patch that's going to be dropping tomorrow on October 26th. This is the Fortnitemares update 1.8, and it is going to be a Halloween event for Fortnite, both Battle Royale and Save the World, and I want to go over the patch notes and talk to you guys about what's changing. I can't really say much about the Save the World version, or like the PvE version of the game, because I haven't played it myself. However, there is something in this update that kind of attracts me to wanting to at least give that a try. It's on sale right now, and I was really tempted to buy the limited edition for those really cool outfits and a bunch of in-game loot that you get. But anyways, let's go over it. There's a link in the description below if you want to go over it with me, or if you guys just want to, listen to the video, and I'll go over like most, if not all, the changes coming in 1.8. Okay, so it says here on the top of the site, it's got a cool picture and says, "Welcome, Fortnite fans, to our biggest and eeriest patch yet, with creepy new content for both Save the World and Battle Royale players, plus big new customization features for Battle Royale." If you're a Battle Royale player like myself, we've been, eagerly waiting for some sort of customization to make characters feel like our own, and that's exactly what this patch is going to do. If you scroll down a little bit, it says here that leaderboards are finally here. Rank up against other players and friends in 3 categories. So that's going to be pretty cool. And it's also going to be divided up into seasons, which I think is a really good way to make Battle Royales continuously feel new and fresh, because, you get up on the leaderboards, you do really well, and then, you might kind of lose the reason to continue to play. And also for players who are new to the game, those players that have hundreds of hours, they may never catch up to. So what seasons allows people to do is kind of get a fresh start every month and a half, however long it's going to go. It says here, seasons will give each player a chance to level up their character and earn unique seasonal rewards and banner flare. So I'm assuming the banner flare is just going to be like a banner in any other game, where it gives you a way to kind of show off the achievements that you've made throughout the game. So maybe they'll have one for being, top 100 on the leaderboards or something like that. Probably not, but that's just an example. It also says below that that they did add an item shop and locker, which is basically a loadout for your characters. And you can unlock skins now, finally. Ever since, I've been really grinding Fortnite, I've always wanted some way that I can support the game, because it is free to play, and they're doing like a fantastic job on updates and just supporting the game and listening to fans that I really want to support their game, which is why I'm thinking about getting the $90 PvE version. If I can play the PvE and earn these V-Bucks that you're going to have to use to buy skins, I think it would actually be worth it to do that and just buy the PvE version rather than just dropping the money on V-Bucks. But it seems like the V-Bucks are going to be pretty pricey. I've seen some people complaining about it on Twitter earlier today. We don't really know the exact amounts yet, so this example could have been used a long time ago for certain events, so we're not entirely sure how expensive they're going to be. But there's also going to be skins that you can unlock just by playing the game, by leveling up and stuff like that, which I think is really cool. Now, I personally had thought and had hoped that they were going to add the loot llamas that they have in PvE to the PvP, because honestly, I really like the idea of leveling up and getting these these packs that you can open and then get like skins that you're going for. But maybe with the recent backlash of packs, they didn't want to do that. So it looks like they're doing more of a whatever skin you want, you just buy it straight up, and I really respect that they're doing that. Part of me would have loved to just see, oh, level up, okay, let me get my free pack, oh, I got that skin that I wanted, or be able to buy the currency just by playing the game. But I know that there's a lot of people out there who will like this more, where you just have to basically use enough money. It kind of reminds me of League of Legends. Like, it's a little pricey, but you can pick the exact skins that you want. So now we can finally support Epic with how great they've been doing with the BR. Anyways, below this, it says that they've made some changes to performance on PlayStation and Xbox One. It said controls overall should feel more responsive on consoles. We've re-enabled capped 30 FPS on PS4 and PS4 Pro to maintain a smooth experience. So I'm assuming they uncapped the PS4 Pro and the PS4 frame rate, but it was probably causing too many issues where, like, sometimes what will happen is, like, you'll be in a spot and you'll get a lot of frames because there's not much going on, and then all of a sudden a bunch of things start going on, and then it can that very sudden influx in FPS can cause a lot of problems. So it looks like they put the cap back on that. And also, you're going to be having an option to toggle the targeting mode, which is like kind of in PUBG, where you only have to right-click once to be aiming. You're going to be able to do that, turn it off, hold. I personally like it on hold, but I think a lot of people will like this option to be able to kind of click something to zoom in and then click to get out of it. It also says down here for Battle Royale patch notes that they are introducing Slurp Juice, a regeneration potion that grants 1 health and 1 shield per second for 25 seconds. I am so happy about this. I've been asking for consumables since I started playing this game, because there's a lot of situations where you'll fight people in towns and you won't really get anything back med-wise when you're killing a bunch of people. Like, I've been in so many, like, seen so many times where I've killed like 7 or 8 people in Pleasant, but because everybody instantly drinks their shield potions, there's really nothing to heal yourself up over 75% unless you find a med kit. Now with these potions everywhere, when you're out of combat, you're going to be able to heal up for that damage that you took in the last couple of fights, which I'm really excited for. You can see it here on screen, what the Slurp Juice looks like. It's honestly awesome, and I am super, super excited for this. You can now customize your character, banner, and equip any cosmetics in the new locker menu. Voice chat comes to Xbox One and PlayStation 4. Keep in mind, this is just voice chat to talk to your teammates. It's not proximity chat, so you're not going to be able to just, you know, talk to people that you see or that you come across, which, to be honest, I know some people like that because you can kind of troll and it makes for some funny moments, but in BRs, it's really not necessary, and I think it would cause more problems than not. Players will now auto pick up ammo, building resources, and traps. I cannot stress enough how amazing this is, because there's so many situations where, like, even you watching on screen here, where there's just so much loot on the ground, and in order to pick everything up, you kind of have to take your pickaxe out and just spam F on everything to pick it up, and sometimes you'll pick up stuff that you don't want, and it'll you know, it'll switch out things like bandages. If you don't have, say there's a package of like 15, like a stack of 15 bandages on the ground, and you have 5 bandages. Well, what happens is when you pick it up, it's going to end up dropping like whatever you have to put those 5 bandages in your, you know, in your inventory, and it just makes for a mess. And being able to walk over ammo and materials and just pick it up automatically is not only going to put you at a disadvantage by having to take out your pickaxe, but it's also just going to be so much more convenient when you're trying to switch out guns or switch out things, because it's going to make less clutter on the ground, which is going to allow you to be able to grab the stuff that you want. So this change, I think they called it a vacuum. It's going to be honestly one of the best things that this game's added, and I'm super excited for that. It's so amazing to see a game where you know it's very good. Like, I love Fortnite, but there was just a few things that just kind of irked me, and it seems like everything that we've been asking for is coming in this update, so I'm super, super excited for that. New graphics are visible to players who are caught outside the storm's safe zone, and the storm wall visuals have been updated. So I'm assuming this is so that people can't, like, you know, shoot people from inside the storm anymore. I'm assuming it's going to be a little bit harder to see, but we'll have to wait and see. You know, I know it can be a bit frustrating when you're, you know, you just finally get to the edge of the circle and you're healing up, and then all of a sudden someone's shooting you from inside the storm. I know it can be really frustrating, but we'll have to see how that is. I'm not sure if that's going to just be visual changes or if it's actually going to make it harder to see outside. I guess we'll see tomorrow. New Halloween skins are on sale in the newly implemented store and will only be available until November 4th. The character skins are called Skull Trooper and Ghoul Trooper. You can see them here on screen. They definitely look pretty cool. Part of me wanted to just see like some nurse outfits or like some slutty cat outfits or something like that for Halloween, but it seems like they want to keep it more simplified. But I would love to see more cosmetics in the future, which I'm sure they're going to do, because, you know, with free-to-play games and a lot of people only playing the BR and not the PvE mode, I think it's pretty important that, you know, they have these cosmetic things so that people can support the game that want to. Like, I know I've been wanting to support it for a long time because of how many hours I put into this game and how much I like it, and I just have never spent a dime. All right, so let's go over leaderboards, which is the next thing on the list. You're going to be broken up into 2 different types of leaderboards, but also 3 sections of those leaderboards. So, for example, it's going to be solo, duo, squads, and there's going to be 2 types of leaderboards that are in the game, which one is called Division Leaderboard. A division is a group of 50 active players competing against each other to see who will take the top spot. You are automatically assigned to a new division each week. Each match type, solos, duos, or squads, gets its own separate division. You're also going to have a friends leaderboard where you can compare yourself to friends by turning on friends only on the leaderboard screen. Now, I'm not sure if this means that there's not going to be an overall leaderboard. I think it's just going to be like these small integrated leaderboards where you can maybe, like, you know, get rewards for being the top in your division. I actually really, really like that. But we'll have to see how it plays out. I hope they have an overall leaderboard as well that will reset. I'm not sure if they're going to do that. I kind of like the idea of PUBG's rating system, where it kind of gives you a reason to like continuously grind the game after each season. But I also don't want people caring too much about the rating system, because then people seem to play more passive, and I really don't want this game to like turn into PUBG where everyone's camping so that they can get, you know, high placings, and then the game slows down and then we're playing a cartoon version of PUBG, you know. And we'll have to see on that. It would be really cool to see like also like a top 10 games feature like H1 has, because like I think the most fun that I have in this game is to go for really high kill wins. This double right here was nasty, by the way. I was getting shot from 2 angles. I ended up getting on just to record some kills for like this game. I was just like gonna record some kills and put it in the background, but I ended up going on a really decent run here, and I won't spoil the ending here, but we do pretty damn well. And yeah, I've just want to let you guys know that I'm gonna be doing a lot more Fortnite videos because I really enjoy the game. I love it. I really, really do love it, and I think this is the first BR of all the BRs that I've played that I'm actually genuinely addicted to and can see myself playing it for a really long period of time. But anyways, let's get back to the notes. I know you guys probably don't care. Here's where it talks about the season levels. Seasons will give the player a chance to level up the character to earn unique seasonal rewards and banner flare. The first season will give players a chance to level up to 100 with player level displayed on their banner. Banner flare is awarded in levels 2 to 49, giving players an additional way to show off their mastery. There are 2 unique rewards that will be provided in the first season. These will only be earned by seasonal progress and cannot be obtained by any other method at this time. So it says at level 10 you'll have a unique seasonal banner, and then at level 25 you'll get a unique seasonal glider. So it looks like over time, the more you play, the more you spend time in these seasons, you will unlock things that people will only have when playing during that season. So this is going to kind of make players want to, you know, play during these events, and I'm really excited for that, and it'll be cool to get some sort of progression as you play. Like I said, I still think it would have been awesome if you just, every time you leveled up, you got one of the loot llamas, and it gave you, like, you know, chances at emotes, skins, or, you know, anything like that would have been cool. But like I said, maybe they want to kind of sway away from the packs thing since it's getting really negative feedback currently. But I think that's because of the way that companies have been integrating it. A lot of companies have been integrating it on full price games that have season passes that just makes no sense at all. Like, they do not need any more money. But for a free to play game, like, I think it'd be okay, but maybe in the future, I don't know. Maybe I'm just dreaming at this point. Players can boost their seasonal levels by participating in daily challenges. This is really, really cool because they're basically going to be adding like a reason to kind of get on every day and do stuff and give you guys essentially that carrot on the stick, that little bit of replayability, that little bit of reason to get on every day and finish your challenges. A new challenge will be provided each day, with the ability to have up to 3 active challenges in total. So it kind of reminds me of like the Hearthstone challenges, or I forget what they're called. They're like dailies where you basically can gain gold by doing them. Now that would be really cool if there was some sort of other currency that you could earn and maybe get skins with. It's some sort of in-game currency, because I love the idea of being able to buy skins and stuff, but I also think that it gives people who play their game a lot something to work for, and they might just have that. We'll have to wait and see tomorrow. And also, they're going to be doing a skin during this Halloween event, which is the seasonal rocket launcher, which I'm not sure if this is a skin we're going to be able to keep, or if it's just going to be like automatically added to the rocket launcher when you get it during this event. I'm not sure. It doesn't really specify here. It just says, 'tis the season to be scary. The rocket launcher now has a creepy cosmetic variant to celebrate Halloween. So I'm assuming this isn't going to be like a skin that you get to keep, which I was really hoping that this game would have some sort of like weapon skin systems like this. It would be super cool. But maybe they don't want it to get too crazy with the cosmetics to make it confusing. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. So it talks here about the new storm effects and talks about Combat Pro controller configuration, which adds a PC player that doesn't really affect me much, but then goes through and talks about the rest of the stuff that they're adding. Now below this you can read about Save the World, which it's mind-blowing how many cosmetics and how many items they're getting. Like, there are so many cool outfits for Save the World, which I'm kind of bummed out about it because I don't play this side of the game. I only play the PvP, so none of this really kind of affects me. But there's this really cool like pumpkin skin that you can see if you scroll down for the M4, and I just really hope in the future they add some sort of cool skins that you can unlock either with money or during the game for BR, because I can't really speak on any of these things, but it says like 8 new heroes, bunch of skins, bunch of cosmetics, bunch of additions, like new weapons and stuff. It's crazy. They're adding a bunch of shit, and it kind of makes me want to buy the PvE version of the game. So if you guys have played it, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Love to hear it. Anyways, I want to do these videos whenever a new patch comes out or a dev stream comes out. I want to keep you guys up to date. So hopefully if you enjoyed, be sure to drop the video a like, and hopefully I see you guys next time. I'll let you watch the rest of this game play out. I'm in a 1v1 situation here, and I decided to build a big old base with all the metal I got. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.